I
Yes.
want to talk about the stuff that you've done outside of wrestling. You'd mentioned earlier you've done some charity shows, and want to talk about some of the things that you've done outside of the business. What kinds of things that have you done as far as charity work and things that you've done to help out in your community?
Oh my gosh. So I've always been involved in diabetes, Walk for Diabetes. My mother was a diabetic and she passed away. So I'm a big advocate for diabetes. And I think where my heart is, and also heart association, because my father died of
I'm
heart
so
issues.
sorry.
So, and also another one, suicide. I have so many, and it's all heartfelt. I've lost everybody. It seems like it's really kind of sad,
I'm
but
very sorry to hear
yeah, my
that.
brother committed suicide in 1985, and I lost my father in '88 in the ring when I was wrestling, and I forgot who I was wrestling. But anyway, I got the news that my father wasn't doing well, so they took me out of the ring and told me that. So suicide, bullying, because my brother was bullied in a big way. And that's where my boxing came in because I was always fighting. I was sticking up for my brother because my brother wouldn't hurt anybody. He was 4 years older than I was. And on the way to school, my brother had a hip displacement. So his foot would go out, turn sideways. And, kids are just mean. They would tease him and call him retarded, call him all these names. So at the end, finally, I got tired of it. And I'm like, leave my brother alone. Right. And they would start ganging up on me. So I'm on the corner after school fighting because they challenged me to a fight. And I don't back down, Stanley. I will fight. I fight for what's right, as they say. Fight for what's right to party. That's another saying. But we fight. So I was on there brawling. And I had an instinct just to start boxing. I never pulled hair. I never scratched like a girl. I was a tomboy. So, go figure. So that was my fighting thing. But my passions and what I stand by are those causes. And colon cancer, with my diagnosis during COVID in 2021, I was diagnosed with colon cancer, given 5 years to live. Um, I went through it alone because it was COVID. Basically, my family could be as far as they could be close to me, but they couldn't be close because of the COVID situation. Everything was locked down. And I went through surgery, major 9-hour surgery, and they got the tumor. Luckily, the lymph nodes weren't invaded. So I survived, and I'm still here to live it, and speak about it. And I go through my cancer stuff still today because now I have it in my lungs and cervical cancer. So it's a continuous thing. But what helps me is that I'm in my advocate groups, colon cancer advocate group on social media. I have tons of people in there that I help out with. And I'm also a nurse now. I'll be getting my RN license at the end of next year. I'm super excited about. So I take care of ALS patients, dementia, Parkinson's, cancer, you name it. So that helps me get through to where we are today. So I'm always doing something in that world. I was honored in 2023 with the Courage Award, which was amazing, by the way, at the Cauliflower Alley Club. And that's my second award because I got all of us girls
Congratulations.
honored. At the 2017, All the Women's Wrestling Award. So I want to thank everyone at the CAC, Brian Blair, Royal Duncan, Rich Ingling, all the board members, Darla, Barbara, all of them for that award. And, thank you. My heart, it's right by my bed. It's beautiful. And then you see, I have the belt, the glow belt. Can you
Hmm.
see over there?
Yep.
That's the glow belt. That's the only glow belt, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the funny thing. We didn't get glow belts. We had a crown in glow, right? Everybody knows that. We weren't awarded belts, but I was awarded that belt from the CAC back in 2017, and truly blessed because I worked my butt off to get all of us girls honored. And there was I think 25, 26 girls that showed up for the honor. So, and I took 6 months off work to do so. And so they honored me that belt. So any other belt you see out there, they're just making that for the fans or whatnot. But no, I hold on to this one and I will fight for that one. That's my baby.
you've been through so much, and it's just amazing to see that you've overcome a lot over the years, and still, being able to be with us here. It's a testament to you and the things that you have done, um, and the fact that you have done so much for other people. I mean, going through so much over the last few years with COVID. I mean, so many people, died
Yeah,
and were sick, and
it's terrible.
it's
Yeah,
it's so sad, when you hear about it, and the
yeah.
effect that, first responders and nurses have had, and doctors on people's lives. I mean, that means so much, it really does.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And, hats off to all the first responders. And we lost one of the Glow Girls to COVID, Angel, during that time. And that is really sad. And we lost Sally, the farmer's daughter, to colon cancer. We lost Babe, the farmer's daughter, to breast cancer. Quite a few Glow Girls, are up there. And so, yeah, and that's why you must live every day. Enjoy it for what it is. I never plan ahead. People ask me, you don't? I go, no, I can't. I mean, it would be nice, but I just don't. I accept each day for what it is. And I thank God each day for getting up and giving me the breath to continue. And that's all you can do.